Hello and welcome. Today's video tutorial is going to be on using a few of Google's products for a particular type of activity. So today what we're going to be doing is studying some countries in Europe, and I'm going to use an example of Spain. So first of all, if I was doing a project on Spain, I know I can use Google to learn a little bit about them, like what language do they speak in Spain? Now, we probably already know the answer is Spanish, but some elementary kids may not know that. So I know that they speak Spanish. I might say, what is the capital of Spain? And notice Google's already kind of anticipated what I'd be asking, Madrid. So we're going to use those two pieces of information here in a little bit. So to start, I can pull up translate.google.com, and I might want to say something like, welcome to Spain. And since I don't know how to say that, I just type that in English here. And I can see it says, if I didn't know how to pronounce it, I'd say, Bienvenido a España. But if I listen,
Bienvenido a España.
That it's actually pronounced Bienvenido a España.
Bienvenido a España.
And if I click it again, you see it actually will repeat it, but a little more slowly. So, Bienvenido a España. España is where we are going today, so let's go ahead and search. I could do a general search for Spain and see how my planet Earth, by the way, earth.google.com/web, will take us to Spain. And it'll show us the country, and you'll notice that little mark there is in the capital of Madrid. If I want to know more about Spain, points of interest, I could click here, and it's going to show me some of the other places throughout Spain, like La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. But today we're going to be looking at the capital, which is Madrid. So let's go ahead and say Madrid, Spain, since that's our capital. And it'll zoom in a little bit more. We can see the city limits of Madrid. And now I don't know a whole lot about Madrid, so if I wanted to learn more, I could actually click right here where it says point of interest. I could also bookmark Madrid, so that way I know that it's one of my places that I can pull up later. This would be especially useful if I were keep having a bunch of different students doing different cities. This would allow me to keep track of those cities without having to go back and search every single time. So let's go ahead and close that and start taking a look at some of the points of interest in Madrid. For example, the Royal Palace of Madrid. Now that sounds pretty awesome, so let's go ahead and zoom in there. And we're going to use this to explore some of the features of Google Earth. Now versus Google Maps, we actually get a nice 3D extruded image, as if instead of just looking at a satellite image from above, we can actually feel what it would be like if we were in a plane or a helicopter flying above the Royal Palace here. You'll notice there's a bunch of these little marks, so if I want to see some pictures that some people took, I see, what is this, Plaza de la Armeria, Real Armeria. If I didn't know what that meant, I could be interested. I might come over here. Earlier we translated English to Spanish. Let's switch that around and put Armeria, Armeria Real. And it says, did you mean, because it's got a little accent, I'll go ahead and click that. Apparently that is called the Royal Armory. So that's using Google Translate to help us understand places in another country. Coming back to it, what I can do is I can grab this little guy. If I want to know what would it be like to actually visit the palace, I can go down here and I can drop it. For example, I'm going to drop it right here in this plaza. And we'll see Google Earth is going to take us down there. And now I'm going to see a nice, what's called a photosphere of the plaza in front of the Royal Armory. So I can get a good sense as to what it would be like if I were to actually visit this place in Spain. There is a pro version for the desktop that has some more advanced features, some of which you can also still find here on the web version through different features like time-lapse. I can pull this up in Madrid, and now we can see the growth of the city of Madrid viewed from afar over the years. You can see all the different changes, like right here especially. If you want, you can zoom in, but keep in mind when you zoom in, it is going to use quite a bit of processing power. It might cause it to pause. Let's see what happens. Give it a try. I want to include that area by the airport. Let's go back to 1984. Look at this development. a little pause, no new images, and then all of a sudden, wow, lots of development there. So that's another feature of the Google Earth app. The next thing I want to show is YouTube is actually a really good resource for these types of projects. If you go in there, I think I searched something just like Spain history map, and I found a couple videos. For example, this one is a short video that will show the entire history of the Iberian Peninsula, that is Spain and Portugal, from ancient times to 2017. Now what I did is to make this go a little faster is I selected settings, went to speed, and increased it to double speed. That way hopefully we won't just sit here and watch 6 minutes, we won't even watch 3, but it will go a lot quicker. So here we go. There's a lot of these videos, starts with Hispania, and it shows you all the different changes over time. As Hispania grew, it collapsed, it grew, it collapsed. And just go ahead and skip. Cordoba expands, takes over, and skip again. And you can see there's a lot of these videos where they show you kind of how the areas changed over time. You can run a little bit of music. If you don't want that, you can just mute it. But sometimes it's nice, helps make it seem to pass a little faster. Alright, so those are a few tools that you could use. I hope you found it helpful. That's all for me. Thank you for watching.